Should I just move our online campus to on-demand? I see this question talked about, I get asked it all the time, because Netflix. We like to watch our content whenever we want, and live is less and less relevant. Cable companies are dealing with this. They say up to 50% of your cable bill is actually all live sports programming. That's why a lot of people that aren't into sports are moving into on-demand things like YouTube TV and Hulu Live and all those types of things. But live programming still has its place. And we've been wrestling with this as a church for years. We've tried all different models, and I want to share a little insight to kind of help your church navigate these waters. So you could either just offer live services, either through Facebook Live. A lot of ministries are doing that now because it's real easy, it's free. It used to cost a lot of money to offer streaming services. There's pros and cons to just doing Facebook Live, but there's a huge reach. There's not a lot of engagement deep. You'll notice this. We've been Facebook Living for a long time, and we notice right off the bat that very few, less than on average 1% watch it beyond 15 minutes. If you offer it up on your church online platform or somewhere else, you're going to have deeper engagement because Facebook Live is a huge reach, but most of that is kind of fake people because they're not really watching it beyond 10 seconds. There's going to be a 95% drop rate. But live is great, or you can offer live on your church online platform or on your custom domain. You can also offer rebroadcast, or commonly called simulated live for many years. And the idea is you take the full service and you kind of time it up to go up at a certain time. And you can do that with the church online platform. You can take a Vimeo link or a YouTube link and you can say, hey, I want to go live here, but I also want the full service to go rebroadcast at 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. During the week. And the idea is that you can have a live event with the service that's already pre-recorded, and you can have chat and real-time engagement. Or you can just offer up the full service on demand. And that might look like the full service with music, or it might just be the message only. Now, many ministries have been uploading the message only to podcasts and stuff like that. What a lot of online ministries have been doing is that they're offering the full service up on their page. And the idea is that you have all the next steps there, and it's more dynamic. And then lastly, this is the one that many ministries kind of have found like a way to kind of navigate these complicated waters, depending on how people watch, is they have a hybrid. They have live, they have rebroadcast, they might even have it on demand, and they kind of do a mix and match. And so there's so many different ways to do it. There's no perfect model. You have to determine what is best based off the people you're reaching and the habits that you're seeing. For us, I want to show what we do. We actually have new content every week at 4 p.m. Pacific time, and we do a live service. And we immediately set the on-demand. We use a kind of a DVR kind of technology through Alchemy that allows us to kind of trim the live service so that the on-demand is available in real time. And so we do 4 live a week, but the start of 4 p.m. on a Saturday triggers new content for that week. And the idea is that the 4 live run, and whenever there's not a live service in between the live streaming and then all the way up to Saturday at 3 p.m., the full service is available. And now what happens when the new week starts at 3 p.m. on the next Saturday, that then we go to another live service, and then the message only is available on YouTube and also up on our website. And so what we've done is we've created this momentum that every week we have this huge launch of new content up at 4 p.m. on Saturday. The full service, the online campus page, serves as the place you can watch the live services and the whole entire service with music. And then our archive becomes our message only. And that's our flow. And for us, we've been doing that for about 2 years. We did rebroadcast service. We did all sorts of things. And now we've kind of moved away from rebroadcast in our model. And we make our 4 live services the big events. And then our on-demand is available. We found about 30% watch live, 70% watch on demand. But we have all the next step items all there enclosed. So the same things happen every week so people can fill out response cards. Now for you, what that might look like is you might have a live event that starts, let's say, for example, a Sunday at 9 a.m. And the idea is you go Facebook Live and you also stream that same service to your CHOP platform. Facebook Live, again, is amazing. The problem is it doesn't have deep engagement. Most people are jumping off after 10 seconds. Less than 1% on average are probably going to watch beyond 15 minutes. if you're watching something on a chat platform or on a TV app, you're going to have very deep engagement, and more likely they're going to be kind of sticking around to the end, which is what we want. Facebook has its place, but what we do is we still go to Facebook, but we're kind of pushing them to download the notes and engage more and fill out response cards by pushing them to our online campus page. And then you just you can embed the full service there. You can use Vimeo or YouTube and kind of unlist it and make it where on your chat platform or on your custom domain, you have the full service that's there for the next 7 days. And then you archive it to YouTube as fast as you can, but you only put the message there. I would say on the end of your message, have a pastoral presence there. That's something we do at the end of all of our YouTube services. We say, hey, thanks for watching our YouTube. We would love to plug you into our online community, and we give them some next steps. But this is one flow that you can have. What's really important is that you just need to have a flow that makes sense, and it's porting people to deep engagement. The fear of only offering on demand is that there's no trigger for new content. There's no way for people to interact with each other. We have found that live services are a great launch pad to gather community, and that initial 30% rally people to kind of do more. And there is a place for that community to interact. So going fully on demand kind of pulls away that ignition that is really required to kind of launch things. So I want to challenge you to kind of dig deeper. You can go to jkranda.com to kind of download these and the slides that I showed if you want to look more. I would love to hear too what you have found. Again, everything will change probably in the next few moments after this is uploaded. But I think it's really important that you're always tinkering with it and figuring out what's the right flow for your ministry on who you are trying to reach.